Hello, this is Al from Solutio, and today I'm going to go over some changes in your administrator as we move you to the latest version of our software. First of all, Parish Portal is going away. You now need to log in by going to the bottom of your website and clicking on the padlock icon you find there in the bottom right hand corner, denoted by the red arrow. Once you click there, log in with the same username and password as you've used before, and then click Login. This will take you to the control panel and should look pretty similar to the old system with a few updated icons. Before we get too carried away with any new processes, let's take you through some of the current things that you're doing already. The first process I'd like to talk about is adding an article. Just as before, you need to click on the New Article button to get started. This will take you to the New Article screen. Now on this screen, you only need to fill out the title, category, and body of the article. I'll go ahead and fill these in now for a sample. When you're done with your article, just as before, you'll see a Save button up at the top right corner. It has a different icon, but it does the same thing. Now let's talk about a few more large differences to the system. You'll notice that sections from the old system are now gone. This is because now we can have categories and subcategories. We've already taken care of this conversion, so if you start looking through the categories, you should find some familiar places to put your articles. Another thing we've done is move some of the non-essential fields underneath publishing options on the right-hand side. This is where you'll find things like start and finish publishing dates. I encourage you to get familiar with the new editor soon, perhaps by adding a new article for your website. I'll go ahead and save my article so we can move on to the next change, the Article Manager. Besides a few cosmetic changes, this area remains relatively similar, except items are now ordered alphabetically by title by default. One item that has changed is how to copy articles. Now to copy articles, put a check mark beside the articles you want to copy, and then scroll to the bottom of the page. Here you will see a select category for Move Copy. Select a category to copy them to, then click on the copy toggle, and then finally process. This will make a new copy of each item selected and put them in the category you selected. Now we will go back to the control panel to look at the next process, how to add a document. This process has changed a little more than the others, so pay attention closely. Just as before, we'll click on the Add Document button to add our document. Then we're going to click on the Upload button up towards the top part of your screen denoted by the red arrow. On the screen that pops up, we can either drag files into this window, or we can click on the Choose File button denoted by the red arrow. Once I click on that, I'll be able to select a document just as before. Once you click Open, you should see your file or files listed in this window. Now we will click on the big blue Start Upload button, which will put our files onto the website. Once this reaches 100%, go ahead and close this pop-up window. You should see a little X in the top right-hand corner to do this. Now that our file is on the website, we still need to finish up by creating the document to tell the website where to put our document and what name to give it. We'll do this by clicking on the Create Documents button located at the top right corner of your screen. On this last screen, we need to specify the category, which will tell the website where to put your document, and also the title, which will be what the public will see. We'll go ahead and specify a category and revise the title, which the system will automatically try to guess based on the file name. Once we have those two fields filled out, we'll click on the Save button located up at the top right corner of your screen. And we're done. Now we'll go back to the control panel by hovering over Site and clicking on Control Panel. The next item I'd like to talk about is the Image Manager, denoted by the red arrow. The Image Manager has been greatly improved. and now supports things like dragging and dropping images, including multiple images at the same time. You can also upload files as large as 40 megabytes. If you want to create additional structure in this tool, you can add new folders by clicking on the button at the top right part of your screen called New Folder. Now back to the control panel. Another new thing you'll be able to do in the control panel is to change your password. You can do this by clicking on the padlock icon. If you're an administrator, you'll also be able to access other people's profiles to help them reset their own passwords as well. Back to the control panel. Another thing I'd like to talk about is Solutio U. We're moving all of the help files to one unified place. Once you click on the icon, it should open up in a new tab. I invite you to look around and browse around all of our help files. I encourage you to come back often as we'll continue to add new help files. Now back to the control panel. We've also added for administrators a Create a Support Ticket button where you can create an email right to the support team if you can't find what you're looking for at Solutio U. Administrators will also have access to the user manager, where they can give people access to more areas and help reset their passwords if needed. The global check-in button is also changed locations. Instead of being located in the menu, it can be now found as one of the main buttons under the administrators area. This wraps up our quick tour of the new system. We hope you enjoy these changes as much as we do. And as always, if you have questions about the new system, please give us a call. Thank you so much for choosing to work with Solutio, and have a blessed day.